this is what your completed coil pot will look like. You begin with a styrofoam bowl. Then roll the coil in your hand for a bit until it's formed enough, and then roll it out on the table. Make sure to roll towards your body. Then you will get a nice even coil.
We didn't sleep too late.
The coil should be about the size of your pinky finger.
There was a fire.
I like to approximately measure the size of the area that I want my coil to go. Then take your fork or your tool, rough up the edges, dip your finger into the water, place just a little bit of water on each edge, then place the coil together and start smushing it together and sealing up that ring. So you first make a ring.
I heard a voice in my mind.
Once you have your ring, you take your tool again and you rough up the edges of the ring. Then rough up the edges of your bowl, the rings around. Then take your finger, dip it in the water, and put a little bit of water on each of those areas that you roughed up, including on the ring you just made. Then place the ring in the desired locations, kind of squish it in there. I like to smooth it out a bit, and then take your tool. You are going to use this tool to connect the two pieces. When you are connecting those two pieces, you actually want to scrape the clay across from the one ring to the other so that they are clearly connected. So you want to use this tool to go back and forth and scrape the clay from the one ring to the other. Once it's well connected, I take some more water and I smooth it out so you have that nice smooth surface.
I heard a voice in my mind.
Then you take another piece of your coil, and I like to measure my piece before I cut it. So here I'm measuring the area of my coil, you see, and then I measure it, and then I'm going to cut it at the edge. Once I've measured it, then I follow the same steps. I take my fork and I rough up the edges, put a little bit of water on them, connect it together, and I smooth it out so I get a nice round ring. I'm going to work for a while, so I'm going to speed up this video.
If you run, he will chase you. He will take you. If you run, he will chase you. 'Cause he is the
have completed all of my rings, I go around and I like to just tidy up the surfaces. So I put a little water on my finger and I just smooth all the surfaces out. Now I take my bowl and I smush it on the ground. And I do that so that I have created an even surface on the bottom of the bowl. If I don't have an even surface on the bottom of the bowl, then the bowl will be a little tippy. Then once again, I smooth it out with my finger and just a little bit of water. Ta-da! You have completed your bowl.